Are you going to help Mummy now? Yeah? Hi, welcome to ggmix. Today I'm going to show you how to make the easiest yet tastiest apple tarte tatin. It's going to have a flaky crisp base and a topping of delicious pink lady apples that are cooked to perfection. So when you put your spoon in, they cut like butter, and the whole thing is brought together with a delicious, sticky, sweet, bittery caramel. So let's get started. I've got the little one with me in the carrier because she wants to be with Mummy, and to make it easy on myself, and because they love to be in the kitchen, my two other helpers have peeled, cored and cut my apples and also squeezed some lemon juice on them so they won't brown.
Alana, do you remember when we went apple picking?
Yeah.
And then we saw that a few rotten apples, rotten everything, rotten pumpkins.
All of them were rotten.
You can core this one in a minute.
Hey, yay! And then you can peel this
Yeah.
one in a minute.
Switch. Have you done it all? Yeah, look at this, guys. She actually got it through.
So now let's get on to our caramel. In your pan, add your sugar and butter until it bubbles and your butter has melted. Don't worry if it looks foamy, it will look like caramel soon. Now add your cinnamon stick and leave it to simmer until it's a nice amber colour. Switch your pan every now and then to see the colour underneath the bubbles, and when it's a lovely deep golden amber, add in your water to stop it cooking. But be careful because it will bubble up. When all the bubbling has stopped, have a look and it will be a lovely clear caramel. Now add your apples and cover with some greaseproof paper, or if you're fancy, a cartouche, and then leave them to simmer for 5 minutes. Then turn them over and continue to simmer for a further 5 minutes. And don't worry about cutting your greaseproof paper into a nice circle. The greaseproof paper is going to keep all the steam in and your apples are going to be lovely and tender when it's time to eat our tarte tatin. Okay, so now we need to butter our dish. I'm using a shallow glass dish for my tarte tatin. I know it's tradition to use the pan that you're cooking apples in, like this pan. So cook your apples and the caramel in it, and then you're meant to put it in the oven. But I haven't got a pan that actually can go in the oven because all my handles are plastic. I'm happy with this one because it is the perfect size to complement the pan I'm using my apples in. So when I put my apples in this, it's going to fit perfectly. I'll leave a link to this or one similar in the description box below if you'd like to get one yourself. As you can see, I'm adding quite a bit of butter to my dish, and that's because one, it's going to help my apples release really easily so nothing will get stuck, and two, because it adds incredible flavour to our dessert and we want to have a flavourful tarte tatin. Okay, my apples are ready, so I'm going to carefully add them to my dish with the outside of the apples touching the base, so when we flip it over later, the smooth curve of the apples will be on the top. Now add your caramel, and then the last thing we need to do is add our base. I'm using pre-made puff pastry because it's easier. It takes too long to make it yourself, but if you do have your own homemade puff pastry, use it because homemade's always best. Now what we've got to do is just lay it on the top, and then we just tuck in the edges. Doesn't have to be neat or fancy. We don't want to have a professional looking one. We want it to look nice and homely, and also the different heights of pastry is going to give us different levels of crispiness and texture, and that's what we want. We want texture, we want flavour, we want it to taste delicious, and this is what's going to make it taste delicious. Push it in like this, That's it. Make sure the apples are covered, and then with a knife, poke some holes. And this is going to let the air escape and stop the pastry puffing up too much. You don't want it to be like puffy, you want it to be like thin but with a bit of air in it, so it's like got flakiness inside it. And when it's done, put it in the oven at 180 for 30 minutes.
We interrupt this broadcast to inform you to practice caution.
Oven gloves need to be worn at all times. Make sure your serving dish is bigger than the pan your tarte tatin is being cooked in. Your serving dish must be either completely flat or have raised edges.
This is to catch any loose caramel that tries to escape because it is really hot and you don't want it touching your skin. Once all safety measures are in place, put your oven gloves on. Place your serving dish over your tarte tatin. Put one hand on top. Put your other hand underneath. And in one full motion, flip over your dishes. Now place them on a flat surface and gently lift off your hot dish and ta-da! Wow, look at that, a perfect tarte tatin. Thank you, babes, for your demo. All right, now look at this, look at it. You know you can't get a better one than this. When you try it, it's going to taste fantastic. And you know what? I'm using pink lady apples. I've used pink lady apples because I love pink lady apples. And my husband always tells me that I always use the the sour apples. He doesn't like me making apple pie with sour apples. So I thought, okay, I'll use pink lady apples. These apples are delicious. They're soft but still firm. And look at this caramel here. Still a bit watery, and then this caramel is set and it's crispy here. Listen to that. Oh, I'm gonna cut it. But first I'm gonna have a bit of caramel. Wait till you see me cut into the apples. It's gonna look like butter. You know what? I'm even gonna play it on slow motion so you can see how smooth it is. Guaranteed. I don't even have to test it. I guarantee you 100%. Yeah. Look at this. And now it's time for me to dig in. Yeah. But you know what? Come closer. Come closer. Ready? Steady. Watch this. Soft look, just like butter. Look at it. Anyway, I'm gonna eat some. Oh, it's like, oh, this is so good. You know what? I've made this a few times this week. Every time it's been perfect, but this is the best one. The best one. It's so good. I'm gonna have another bit in a minute. It's so good, you gotta make it. It's so tasty. It's so tasty. My mom is like, can I stop laughing? Yeah. So good. Oh dear. Oh, I had food in my mouth and I try not to choke. Oh, why am I laughing? It's not even funny. It's tasty. Oh dear. Right, oh. Are you still sleeping, baby? Oh, right, let me finish. Oh dear, imagine people like watching me and think, why is she crying? That was funny. Why do you think it's so funny? Right, let me finish eating it without laughing. This is serious. Oh, this is so, you know what? This is so crispy. This is buttery and soft. Don't taste like butter, but it's the texture of butter. And then you know when you get puff pastry and it goes soggy at the bottom. I mean, for like a pie, and the bottom bit is soggy, but you want the top bit to be crispy. Look at it, like soggy. Oh, so good. So good. So tasty. This, so tasty. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share. And if you want to keep up to date with all my latest videos, please subscribe below. So until next time, bye!